Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be a book haul. I have 13 books to haul today, and I think this is going to be my biggest haul for the next little while. I'm kind of going on a little no spend situation. I think there's only really like one book that I want to buy in May, but I can wait until June to buy that. So I think for the most part I won't be buying any books in May. June is a little bit heavy for new releases, so I probably will be buying a couple in June. So my next haul probably won't be until July or maybe even August. We'll see, but I'm trying not to buy that many books. I kind of just want to read a lot of what I already own. But anyways, let's get into the haul. So I'm going to start with two books that I have already shown in videos, and I've actually read both of these. So the first one is Wild Love by Elsie Silver. This is the first book in the Rose Hill series. This was one of my most anticipated reads of the year. I was very excited for this because I loved Reckless and Hopeless. Both of those books I gave 4 and a 5-star. So I was very excited for this. This follows Ford, who is a billionaire, and he is building a recording studio in this small town. And he gets this shocking news that he possibly has a daughter. And our heroine, Rosie, is Ford's best friend's little sister. And he has always had a massive crush on her, and they've always kind of had this like back and forth. They bicker a lot. And Rosie's back in town after several years, and she is having a lot of relationship issues and job issues, and she basically forces Ford to hire her to be his assistant, so they now are spending a lot of time together. I will talk about this more in my March and April wrap-up, but let's just say I did not enjoy it, and I won't be continuing the series. I showed this in my recent vlog as well, and that is If You Hate Me by Helena Hunting. This is a hockey romance, and it is another brother's best friend situation. Rix and Tristan have never really gotten along. They've always kind of bickered, and they've always kind of hated each other. And Rix is struggling with her job and stuff. Like, she's having job issues, so she moves in with her brother and his best friend, and so she is going to be around Tristan all the time, and they end up having this kind of hate to benefits type of relationship. I again will also talk about this in my March and April wrap-up, but I did somewhat enjoy it. I'm very excited for the second book in this series. I've also read this next one, but it is a special edition. So that is The Fake Mate by Lana Ferguson. This is the Fairy Loot edition. I saw this edition when they first announced it, and I knew I needed it. I really, really enjoyed the book. I think the book might be one of my favorites of the year so far, and I just had to get this edition. It is so pretty. I love the art style, the artwork. I love the end pages. I think that's really pretty. And then we have the hardcover and the spine. And then this side is just the cover as well, so it's just the reverse. But yeah, I had to get this edition. I just think it's so pretty. This essentially just follows two werewolves who start fake dating. It is very cute, very fun, very spicy. I really, really enjoyed this, and I'm so happy I bought this special edition. Now on to all the other books that I haven't read yet. So the next one is Ready or Not by Cara Bastone. This is a surprise pregnancy romance. Well, I've heard that it's more like chick lit woman's fiction type. It's not really romance. Like, I think the romance is very, very slow burn, and it's not the main focus of the story. But I think if I go into that knowing it, I think I might actually really love this. I love surprise pregnancy romances. It is one of my favorite tropes. So I feel like I could really, really love this. Eve, the heroine, gets pregnant, and she ends up falling for her best friend's older brother, who steps up to help her. It sounds very sweet, very cute. I am excited to give this one a try. I also love the cover. It is so pretty. Then I bought Halfling by S.E. Wendell. This I've heard is a very sweet and cozy fantasy romance, and I really want to try to get into more cozy romantasy. So I want to give this one a try. Like I said, I've just heard some pretty good things about this. It is quite long, 452 pages, which is a little long for my liking, but I am excited to give this a try. I honestly don't know anything else about this, but I just want to give it a try, and the cover is just stunning. Then I bought Butcher and Blackbird by Brynne Weaver. I did buy this because of the hype. I bought this because I know everybody loves it. I know a lot of people say to listen to the audiobook because the audiobook is amazing, but I don't really enjoy audiobooks. It kind of just depends. This is about two serial killers that fall in love. I don't know anything else about this, but I'm intrigued, and it's been a while since I've read kind of a dark romance, but I know this is like very comedic. Yeah, it's a dark romantic comedy. So I don't know if it'll be exactly what I want, but I'm willing to give it a try, and I also might read this for a vlog. Then I bought two cowboy romances. So the first one is Holding the Reins by Paisley Hope. This is the first book in the Silver Pines series, and this I've kind of seen floating around a little bit. I think this also just got picked up by a publisher, which is very exciting. I believe both characters go back home, like they move back home, and the hero is a retired hockey player. Oh, and it's another best friend's sibling romance. So that's fun. Clearly I have a thing for that right now. I've also heard that this is like very cute, very sweet. So I'm excited to get to this one. I'll probably read this more towards the summer because cowboy romances are the best to read in the summer. Then I also have another cowboy romance, and that is Dust Storm by Maggie Gates. This I've also seen floating around, and I've heard pretty good things about this. The hero is a cowboy, and he's a single dad. And the heroine maybe works as like for like something in business. Oh, she's living in his house. That seems fun. I'm definitely going to also save this for the summertime. Then I bought Breakaway by Grace Riley. This is the second book in the Beyond the Play series. Normally I would have started with the first book in the series, but I have heard that this one is better than the first book, so I'm gonna try this one first, and then if I really like it, I will go back and read the first book. This one just also seems more up my alley. It is hockey romance. Oh yeah, it's about the hockey player and the coach's daughter, and they have a secret friends with benefits, which just sounds fun, so I am excited to read this one. I probably should read this soon because we're currently in hockey playoffs right now, so I feel like that would be fun to read this right now. But yeah, I'm looking forward to giving this one a try, and I believe the whole series is out already, or maybe the last book is about to come out. So if I enjoy this one, I will definitely pick up the other books in the series. I also picked up Behind the Net by Stephanie Archer. This is the first book in the Vancouver Storm series. This is another hockey romance. Follows a NHL goalie who falls in love with his assistant, who he knew back in high school and had a crush on back in high school. And the heroine also had a crush on him back in high school. I've heard really good things about this. I've heard that it's really cute and really sweet, so I'm sure it'll be a very quick and fast-paced read. Then I bought The Rule Book by Sarah Adams. This is her newest book release, and I haven't read this yet, even though it is so short. I know I could just binge it in a couple hours, but this, I believe, is a second chance romance, and the hero is a NFL player, and then they end up married in Vegas on a wild night. It sounds very cute and very sweet. Hopefully I will read this as soon as possible. Then I bought Saving Six by Chloe Walsh. This is the third book in the Boys of Tommen series. This is Joey's story. I honestly am not sure if I really want to continue this series. I liked Binding 13 and Keeping 13. I didn't love them. I did enjoy them, but I don't know if I care about any of the other characters in this series or in this world. I've heard pretty bad things about the most recent book that came out, so I definitely don't want to read that one. I do kind of regret buying this, but it is way too late for me to return it, so I will give it a try, but I don't know if I really care to continue. We'll see. And then the last book that I bought, I've been eyeing for a very long time, and that is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. I've heard amazing things about this book. I've heard that it is very emotional and that it's very beautiful, and it's a book that changes people. I have heard that. I've read Vicious by V.E. Schwab, which I loved. I never read the second book. I do own it. And I read, I think, like The Archived. I don't know if I still own that, but I did read that a really long time ago. Somewhat enjoyed that. So I am somewhat familiar with V.E. Schwab's writing, but I don't really know what to expect with this. I believe she is constantly being forgotten. It will be 300 years before she stumbles into a hidden bookstore and discovers someone who can remember her name, and suddenly everything changes again. I have very high hopes for this book. I hope I really, really love it. So those are all 13 books that I bought in the last month or so. Let me know if you've read any of the books that I hauled and what you think about them. Or let me know any of your recent book buys. Also, let me know if you want me to vlog me reading any of these. I do have plans for specifically one that will be in a vlog, but let me know if you want me to vlog any of the other books. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, follow me on all my other social media, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!